Hey, hey. I'm actually talking to the camera. Can you believe it? I'm nervous. But anyway, hi cuties. My name is Yvette and I am a digital illustrator and graphic designer from St. Louis. And this is my channel, Yvette Draw Stuff. In this video, I am doing another small business plan with me. I'm going to do the format a little differently than my previous one because I felt like my first one, I don't know, it was kind of rambly and honestly I thought it was a little boring. I didn't really know what I was doing. So we're doing a plan with me, so I'm going to take you along on how I'm going to do that. Just make it a little more fun this time. I have the notes right here just in case I forget to mention anything. Make sure to stay tuned if you're interested in seeing how I take my bigger goals as a small art business and break them down into smaller goals. But before we get into that topic, I would like to address, obviously, I have not posted in a few weeks. Remember, originally my goal was to post 75 videos for 75 days in a row. Then I adjusted that to, okay, I will post 75 videos, but I will only do weekdays. And then I was trying to catch up. And then I mentioned that I had a big project coming up. Yeah, so that's why I have not posted in a few weeks. That project. And now I can finally tell you what that project was. If you cannot tell, this corner is a little different. You may not recognize it. You want to know why? It's because it's new. We moved. I'm in a new house and I'm in a new bedroom. So yeah, that. If you saw my very first vlog, also my second vlog, I showed you guys my super messy, disorganized bedroom. I can't really continue with the plan of showing you guys how I organize that room because I don't have it. So yeah, I did know that my family was considering moving this year. I just didn't know it was going to happen so quickly. I think, I don't know, maybe it was like a month and a half, 6 weeks between seeing this house and actually moving in. It happened pretty quickly and unexpectedly. So yeah, it kind of threw off the YouTube progress, but that's okay because now I'm trying to see how I can kind of change the content just a little bit. Still mostly an art channel, obviously, but you know, I'm going to throw in some organization stuff into that because that is important of how to be organized when you have small business. Clearly, I need the help. So as I'm learning, I'm going to share with you. In the near future of this channel, coming up, you can definitely expect to see me trying to catch up on my vlogs. I'm pretty sure my next vlog is from still content from January. So yeah, I'm a little behind. So I'm going to try to catch up on the vlogs and throw in some other type of content as well, and still posting some time-lapse videos here and there. But along with those vlogs, you're going to see a little bit of moving vlog material. I think the content coming up is going to be really exciting. You can definitely expect to see digital art tutorials, continuing with small business vlogs, some plan with me's like this video. I'm also really excited to share with you guys my old art as I was growing up as a kid, and even showing you some sketchbook tours. So I'm excited. If if there's any type of art related or organization, small business content that you would like to see, that you're interested in, please take this time to let me know in the comments what you would like to see me potentially talk about or share with you guys. Now, after that intro, let's go ahead and get into today's Plan With Me video. Okay, so I have not unpacked the box that has my planner in it yet. I'm not 100% sure which box it is. It might be one of these ones under my bed, or it might be in the storage side of the basement. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna take a minute real quick to see if I can just get a free either a 2025 calendar sheet or a blank one or something, because calendar that I can actually write on is essential for me at the moment. So let's see, March 2025 calendar page. Okay, cool. I just found one that will work for me. I'm going to go ahead, hopefully I can find paper, and print this. Okay, I got my calendar pages for March and April. So let's go ahead and fill this out. Okay, so I got my March and April. Just got a notebook so I don't mess up my desk. But, oh, and my favorite pens, TUL brand. I'm probably biased because of where I work, but these are some of the best pens, you guys. Let's see. I usually prefer to write in blue, so let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna start by filling out some important dates. If there's something going on where I know, for example, I'm busy and I cannot do a vendor event or a market, I think I'm just going to exit out. Maybe in black, I'll just write out when I work, like my work schedule to start with. So I'm just gonna write down when I work. So like 9 to 1, 9 to 4, 8 to 4, 8 to 4. Okay. Otherwise, I will forget. Other campus. Okay. Let's see if there are any events I'm already signed up for. You know what? I should have, I'm gonna go ahead and print May because, wait, May and June. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I need to plan for the quarter. Duh. So I'm gonna go ahead and print May and June also. I didn't do any events in March because of the move. Oh my gosh. My printer is so loud. I did not do any events in March because of the move. June just printed. Waiting for May. So I was accepted to participate in the Stand Small STL event. Well, I'm actually accepted for 3 of their events, which one in May, one in June, and one in July, and they're all on Saturdays from 12 to 4. So I need to write that. And it's actually, these events are located at a place called Bluewood Brewing in St. Louis. I've never been there, but it's on Cherokee Street, which I'm familiar with because I do the Cherokee Street print bazaar. That's always on the first, or is it second Saturday? I forget if it's first or second Saturday every year on December, but I've done that event twice, and it is one of my favorites to attend. So as of right now, I don't have any other confirmed events, but two exciting things. I was accepted into Festival of the Little Hills again. This will be my third year attending. That's not until August, so I don't really have to plan for that this second. The next exciting thing is that I was accepted for my second year into the Lake St. Louis Farmers and Artists Market, which is a nice event because it runs from April all the way to December. So since I'm what they call a daily vendor, basically I can pick whatever Saturdays I want to attend, and they will just get back to me and let me know if I'm accepted for that week. If not, then they'll be like, oh, maybe a different Saturday we can have it. So it's kind of nice that you have, how many months is that? A full 8 months. Wait, January, February, March. 9 months. I wasn't counting that right. Wait, January, March. It starts in April. Yeah. A full 9 months of markets that I can attend. I'm really excited because last year I think I did that event 3 different Saturdays. That was it. I didn't do that many because I was doing a different event that was every second Saturday. That second Saturday event didn't really work out well for me. I wasn't selling much at that event, and attendance kind of wasn't that great in my opinion. So I'm going to put more energy into the Lake St. Louis event because I know they get a lot of people in almost every Saturday. They have thousands of people who show up, and all 3 times I went there, I did pretty well. So I think if I'm more consistent at that location, people will get to recognize me, and hopefully I can start to build a little bit of a following and a little bit of fan base at that event. I'm just going to circle the dates, the Saturdays that I could possibly do the Lake St. Louis event. This is another day I possibly could, but I'm gonna make a note that there is an anime convention. Just because I was thinking about maybe going just for fun to attend and look around. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. With that Lake St. Louis event, I would love to be able to do it at least once a month. And if there's a month where there are no other events, I'll probably do it twice in that month. All that's left is like just my in between, knowing what days I have available to work on either YouTube or preparing for markets. That's probably as far as I can go at the moment until I know my work schedule. I'm going to do a little bit of research. I think I'm just going to research. I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes to look into if there are any events I need to apply for. I already printed some info about another event I want to look into. So I just printed like the application info that I need to look at. And this is actually at a location that I've attended a few times. This is actually where Heart Mart is located, that I did in February. And they're doing a new Makers Market in May. So I'm going to look into that. Okay, I got that written down. Okay, I'm back. I got a little bit distracted on Instagram, but I'm back. I did not see any other events that I wanted to apply for right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and look through the information in this one. So since I have previously applied to events, well, applied and been accepted into events at this location, I'm just going to go ahead and fill out the application because I already kind of have notes on how I applied last time. I might change a few things. Well, obviously I gotta change my address, but I'm gonna go ahead and just complete the application so I don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Go to their website. Maybe if I type it correctly. What did I do? I'm kind of dyslexic when I type. I don't know why. Sometimes, a lot of times when I type, it will be the correct letters, but in the wrong order, and I don't know how I do that. Okay, it's not .com, is it .org? Yes. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Time. I'm gonna make sure I'm spelled everything correctly. So now that I'm done filling out the application for the event, which I did print out my registration details. Totally done with that part. Can move on to some more exciting things. So for one, I'm just going to kind of review my 2025 goal for my business in general. So number one, I want to create and upload 100 YouTube videos total, which after this challenge is done of doing 75 videos, it shouldn't be that hard to do 25 more. The last thing I had said was that I wanted to be done with 75 videos before by the end of May. But I'm looking now with the delay from moving, that would be kind of too overwhelming. So I'm going to say by the end of the second quarter of this year, which basically means just by the end of June, I want to have the 75 videos done. And that is doable. I don't know what my YouTube schedule is going to be after this challenge. I'm probably just going to start off with one video a week. And then I might end up having a regular schedule of either 1 or 2 times a week. Kind of just depends on how things go with the channel and how much time it takes up. Then my second goal, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, is to get my email list and newsletter started. Technically I do have one, but it's for a previous business that I'm no longer pursuing at the moment. So that's something I need to get working on. Obviously I want to make more sticker designs. So by the end of this year, I'm kind of hoping I can have 100 food stickers. So I'm probably going to end up with more stickers than that because not all of my stickers are food themed, but I know I want the majority of them to be food themed. That's kind of like what I want to be known for at my markets, so people can have something to look forward to. And I know I've gotten requests already of certain foods people would like to see, so that would be fun to start including that. There's so many things you can do. I'm so excited because there's condiments, there's fruits, there's vegetables, there's international cuisine, there's fast food, baked goods. So having something that people will recognize me for at these events and look forward to, I would really like to have people come back and just be like, ooh, what new food stickers do you have? So that's something I have as a goal. I talked about starting an online shop a little bit, and I've sort of made a decision, kind of. I would say that I'm scared to put it out there, but January 2026 is that like a part of me feels like, oh, that's enough time, but then another part is like, what if it's not enough time? I don't know. Right now I'm going to say January 2026. It would be awesome if I could set it up before that, but I feel like that might get too overwhelming. It just kind of depends on how productive I can be. I'm not sure yet. So right now, that's what I'm picking for launch of the online shop. And along with that is just further defining my brand. So there's a lot of steps to that. As I mentioned, I do graphic design. I've done branding projects before, and I went to school for graphic design. So I have an understanding. I also do a lot of research. I just love graphic design in general, like especially brand design. So when it comes to my own brand, it feels overwhelming, but also exciting. And it's hard not to include everything that I love. And like, no, I can't overwhelm the brand. So being able to define that a little further is going to be good. Yeah, those are the main goals for my business this year. So I try not to set too many. That's basically 5 main goals. And some of them are kind of intertwined, so that works. I was trying to see how do I break that down into what should I focus on this quarter challenge that I'm doing. Minus 15 videos I already did. Leaves me with 60. And if I want to be done by the end of June, that means I need to upload 20 videos in April, May, and June. In April / this last week of March, that means I need to do 4 videos each week. Then as far as the email newsletter, I think what I need to do first is just inform my current list of the changes in my business. I'll let them decide whether they want to stay on to my list or not. That'll probably be my first step, and then I'll get into, I think, creating a new welcome sequence. April, I'm definitely going to focus on the welcome sequence and trying to figure out what type of offer or freebie I can give to my subscribers. Then there's the food sticker designs. If I'm not counting my current sticker designs and I'm just saying 100 new stickers, then I need 11 designs each month, because that would get me to 99. Just do an extra on another month. As far as the online shop, definitely the first thing is just going to be researching how I want to do it. Like, I don't know if I want to do Etsy or Shopify or Square or multiple of those options. I'm so confused. I don't even know. So I'm literally just going to research for the whole month of March and April, I think. And then the last goal was the branding. I don't know if I'm going to do you know what? I probably should. Okay, if I'm going to launch my shop in 2026, January, then I definitely need to finish the branding this year. Okay. March and April, I'm just going to focus on the non-visual side. So mostly just figuring out my business plan, my brand positioning, my brand messaging, brand personality, and brand strategy. Yeah. So this is the moment you guys are waiting for. Like I said, how are we going to take the big goals and actually break it down into a quarter, into a month, into a week, into a day, all that happening right now. Let's keep this simple just so I don't take too long. 20 videos for the month of April. And I'm just going to say prepare new email list slash newsletter. I'm going to write 11 plus, because I can do more, stickers. Oh, I didn't even mention, there's something I totally forgot to mention when it comes to, okay, prepping for the market. I mean, not the market, the shop launch, is that I want to make sure I have a nice amount of greeting cards and prints on there as well, not just stickers. So I totally missed that. Basically, I had broken it down to doing 5 greeting cards, and 2 prints. I think this month, literally just focus on business plan, yeah, and if I get to any of that other stuff, that's cool, but focus on that. Okay. Red is going to be representing YouTube videos. So that's the videos. You know us. I don't know what color I'm going to do. Let's just do blue. So it doesn't matter if it's stickers. That looks pink, but whatever. Stickers, greeting cards, prints, whatever. I can be any of those. Yeah, that's a really good idea, I think. Okay, let me explain if I lost you. What I have decided is that my goal would be to upload Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for YouTube videos. I don't know if it's always going to work out that way. There probably going to be some days where I upload on a Saturday or a Monday, but whatever I need to do to get it done. And then I have a few days in this week where if I need to catch up, I can. Then for the newsletter, I'm only going to work on newsletter things on Saturdays, Sundays. Those 2 days only. Then as far as making new stickers, greeting cards, and prints, and other products for that matter, that will be Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when I work on business plan stuff. Creating video content is going to be sporadic throughout every day as I'm doing things. But I left Sunday mostly open other than newsletter stuff. That way, depending on what's happening on that Sunday, and depending on what I accomplished the previous week, I can use that as a catch-up day. Which, I love that idea. I love that plan. This already feels more doable and makes more sense to me than whatever I did last month. So, yeah, that is the plan. Okay, so if you stuck around and watched this whole video, thank you very much. I definitely liked this planning process way better than the rambling one I did last time. Being able to just show you a little more in depth what my goals are and how I'm breaking them down, and you know, just events that I'm applying to and stuff like that. Hope that made it a little more fun this time. And if you'd like to see more of that type of content in the future, if you enjoy playing with me, so let me know. If you have ideas for how I can make them better, let me know in the comments. And anyway, thank you, cuties, for watching my little YouTube video today. And until next time, bye. Alright, head placement tests, because I cannot tell if my head's cut up or not. Let's say I'm sitting like this, just talking to my YouTube friends. That's what we're doing.